Hello everyone. We are now back again with TTML F4 here, round 8, Emilia Romagna Grand Prix in Imola, Italy. And we did have some technical difficulties. We could say we had, or not technical difficulties. We had to restart the lobby, or a new lobby, and then it's a glitch that. I can't join a new lobby, and I have to restart the game, which means I have to restart the stream. But we are back here. My name is Oliver Andreasen, more known as NSI2, and if you look closely on the screen, it says spectator right below my name, or below spectator my name, and then it says TFB underscore. Back! Back, you're here! Awesome!
A big shout out to Bradley. Bradley says, hello, guys, it's time to race. Let's go. Get your ass in gear. Come on.
Let's go, go, go.
Go, go, go. Waking up.
We are missing one guy because now we're 11. We're supposed to be 12.
Okay, so let's see. This is Imola. This is one of the easiest, most difficult tracks to drive. In the rain, it is pretty insane, some of the corners that we have to take at high speed. And who have we got racing today? Let's give him a proper ace driving. Jamie, where are you? Where in England are you? Ladies and gentlemen, tuning in, streaming from across Europe, it's time to join TTML and get ready to watch the awesome, the amazing, the one, the only, it's Jamie!
Jamie in Red Bull, and we got Damiles here today as well, the other Red Bull driver. Everyone's back in the lobby, and we're gonna get ready to drive again, or to do it again. And now with the 12 drivers we're supposed to be, and it's going to be light raining qualifying, which because it was supposed to be that there may have been a glitch, because in the Discord they were chatting about it, and they were saying it was at 50%, so it should be rain.
And where is Ivor, Mick, Mike, Tom? Where is he today?
I don't know. I really
we miss you, man. You gotta get back. Are you watching? Write in the chat, Mike. Come on.
Get
miss
back
you. Mike
here.
is like, he's been giving us some great battles at the top of the field the last couple of weeks. We want Mike back. He's an amazing driver with some great pace. Possibly should have a little bit better focus when he's in the lead. We want you back, Mike.
We want you here. We want everyone here. We have Bradley and Ivan in the chat saying hello, and Ivan saying, I like this. You know what? I like this too. I like this track. I like you guys. I like everyone. I like everything and I like everyone and everything.
Ivan, give us who do you want to give a shout out to? And we'll give a big hello to them. Come on. Cameron, can't lie, interviews are fun, but also nerve-wracking. Cameron, try to fix it, and that's to get more on the podium. More on the podium means more interviews. More interviews means that every time you do them, they just get more and more easy each time. It's raining.
Exactly. Jamie saying, what a disaster. You know, I love this rain. I wish I had it yesterday in my race in F3. But I had boring sun and shine.
But I think, like, if you know, if like some people ask, hey, have you ever tried racing the Formula 1 cars or the Formula 2 cars? You know, that you can actually try around Europe. And I think this track would scare the life out of me, some of these corners.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, they just come so fast. And can you imagine trying these in the rain? Crazy.
I think the worst corner here is not the 230 canes or anything. I think it's the downhill right-hander, the Aqua Minerale, which is called. You know, you go like full throttle, downhill a little bit right, and then a little bit on the curb, so you bump a little bit, and then you have to just hit on the brakes. I don't know, it's... Yeah.
I don't know. And it just slides off.
And on into the wall, we have Ivan here, the first driver out on track. Last season, the winner here is not F4, because last season we were commentating F5, which this season we don't have. We don't have F5, we have F4 now.
So you think Ivan could be one of the favorites to do pretty okay today?
I think so, yeah, I think so. I think if we're gonna pick out a few favorites here today, I would say Ivan, Kermit, Camrose, and Bradley.
4 people, that's a third of the field, man. Come on, you gotta pinpoint who you want. Yeah, give me
again, 2. One driver. I'm gonna say one driver. That driver is gonna win today. It is gonna be he. It starts with an I. The second letter is a
Ivan.
T.
Ivan has just gone off the track again there.
It's Jamie, he's going to
Gathering
take it today. But we go on board with Jamie in his avatar with a number 95 on the halo for a half lap here around Monza, no, not Monza, sorry, Emilia Romagna, for a wet half lap as well. Into turn one, does get a little lock up there. Gotta be careful with those yellow sausage curb, who are a little bit further in on the curb. They are easily gonna get the car to jump around into the Jill Villeneuve chicane, and then we're gonna get into Tonsa, isn't it that? I have to check. Track map. Tosa is the hairpin. Then we're gonna go upwards toward turn 9, Piratella, through turn 8 now. And now into Piratella, easily to go wide here and pick up a few penalties. And then we get down to this turn 11, 12, 13, Aqua Minerale. A lot of spins here in real life today. It's a hard exit in the wet here, but Ivan gets a great exit upwards toward Variante Alta. And I think us Norwegians, or I think it's real funny that it's called Alta because that is basically a place in Norway. But downwards towards Rivazza.
Okay, lap.
Into turn 19, gotta be careful on the exit here, use a little bit of curve. I see Ivan doesn't do it, which is probably smart now in the rain. Thinking about it. 1:24.8 is the first lap of tonight, then we're gonna get Camels over the line. He goes faster, 1:33.7. Then we get a Ferrari, that is the Dane. Enzo Roygaard, crossing the line, 1:24.5. Kermit has invalidated, we got Bradley invalidated. Then we got Dinand, who's the next one, crossing the line with a 1:23.9. And now we got a lot of lap times coming in. Jamie, 1:24.0. So the thing when it's rain is that the drivers can just keep on driving and go for multiple laps on the same tires. Oh, Bradley's around after the Tamburello chicane.
Yeah, he sure is. He's stuck there.
He's just waiting for the drivers to pass. I think he's going to get back on track. No, he got an Aston Martin coming as well. But then he's going to get back on track. The Ferrari driver.
Get back on track, but
let's take a look with Benjamin. He hasn't got in a lap time yet in his McLaren. Doesn't have a teammate here today that one of the championship fighter. McLaren in second in constructor have a big gap or 55 points up to Mercedes in the constructor. So Benjamin have a lot of work to do tonight, as both of them Mercedes drivers are here.
That orange car of the McLaren looks so nice in this game. It's one of the most beautiful in the daylight tracks, not so much the night tracks of Singapore and stuff like that, but then the Mercedes looks so nice, but in the rain like this, that orange car, it's a beauty.
Roygaard gets a little improvement here. Updates about Roygaard. He is driving with his controller now, but he has bought himself a Logitech G29, so he will soon be over to racing on wheel and pedals. We had Jamie going in right behind Camerals into P2. By the way, earlier, maybe half a minute ago, we had Dinand around in Aqua Minerale, and he's not, I guess he's not the last car we're going to see spin there. So easy to spin around in that Aqua Minerale.
Nice
and there Dinand spins again. Benjamin, is he on another lap? Sorry, I was a little bit tired. Let's see then. Ooh. Benjamin through the last corner, Rivazza, and out on the start finish straight. He currently have a 1:26.4 down in P10. He does improve and put himself not higher up on the list, but it does improve by 5/10. Let's see with Camels, the current pole position driver. Has struggled a little bit this season, but last season he did get a few victories, I think, and he goes even quicker now, 1:23.1. Great lap here from the Welsh driver.
1:23.1 is a pretty nice time here when we compare it with the other drivers.
It is. Oh, Jamie through the last corner now. Let's look then. The Red Bull Honda powered car crosses the line. It's a 23.0, and he goes fastest.
Jamie goes fastest, yes.
We got Kermit going into the pit that was about to take him over the line. What about the side gate? Not improving. Storm into the pit. Bradley had a little messy first lap, but here comes a big improvement, and it will be a 1:24.7 into P7.
Man, if you watch Passels, he's doing the Passels trick again. He just, if we got 12 drivers, I think Passels is going to start in 10th place. It's what he does, it's the way he races. He starts way back in the field, and he's going to be in the podium tonight.
Yeah, Passel, amazing driver. He's P8 in the driver championship here with 84 points. So he's in the battle. I wouldn't say he's battling for the championship, but he's battling for the fifth or top 5 position here.
Definitely. If you want to think of a driver who's going to be climbing through the field and add some excitement, we had Passels for that. We've got Sygate as well, who's got amazing pace, but Sygate, come on, give us a night, penalty-free night from you. You got such amazing pace, man, come on, but drop the penalties.
It is a hard track to avoid penalties, but it is possible. I'm looking at the constructor, and what a battle we have for best of the rest P4 between AlphaTauri, Williams Racing, and Red Bull Racing. Red Bull 6th here with 128 points. Williams 5th, 128 points. AlphaTauri in 4th, 31 points. 3 points separated by 3 teams. In a driver championship, that would be okay, but in constructor, that's for me, I feel that's actually insane.
Looks like we have some little banter going on in the chat between Jamie and Cameron, which is really good, but it seems that Jamie has lost his voice. He's got some problems with his, maybe he's, he can't speak. Oh, Jamie's offering a truce to Cameron. This, guys, it's Bro Love in the chat, live here in the TTML. Do we have a truce between Jamie and Cameron? This is exciting!
And then Roygaard with purple second sector, but he's a second behind pole position here. So he'll need an incredible last sector if he wants to beat Jamie. Let's see then if he can climb into position, maybe get past Dinard. He is coming over the line. It's going to be a 1:23.4, and he does get in front of Dinard.
That puts Roygaard up into third. One of the great drivers here in this division, Roygaard. Really always up at the top battling. Whoa, slides way off there. Roygaard into the wall.
Not great for him. I'm with Sygate as he is coming to the line now in his Aston Martin. He does improve up to 50 go. Bradley, nah, he's invalidated. Do we have anyone on right now? We got to fit in the gravel.
Yeah, we might be getting some better times towards the end of qualifying here. Will be fun to see if it happens, and we might get a total turnaround of positions.
We can take a look with Storm then, as he's the next one to start a hot lap, and he is P2 in the driver championship, only 5 points behind Kermit, who's leading at this point, and just a few points behind him. You have Jamie and Mike as well. Atlascopa and Mike's not driving tonight, so they're going to fall a little bit further down behind in the championship, which will make it hard for them to catch up later in this season now. I think there are 4 races left. I'm going to check the calendar. Meanwhile, I'm on board with Storm, so you can commentate that.
Really aggressive start here in Sector 1 of Storm. Really attacking those apexes, going over the barriers, almost forgetting that it's raining. He's already up in his time. This is a great first sector by Storm. He's already climbing up through. Let's see if he can get through Sector 2. Okay, does he dare go over these curbs? Hit them really hard. He does. This is what we want from Storm. Keep going. Yes.
I've got the calendar here. We have 5 tracks left after this one. We have Suzuka in Japan, United States, so Kota, Circuit of the Americas. We are going to Mexico for race number 11, and Monza in Italy, and there we'll have sprint qualifying, and the season finale in Interlagos, Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Storm should be going up to 4th place here, I think.
Out. Almost just a few thousandths behind Denon, who crashed out after the Camarillo chicane. What about the Camels? He was a little bit behind his time into the last sector, and it does luck up there. Let's see then, can he maybe improve in his last sector though? Oh, almost off track there. Close spot.
Nice save.
Not an improvement, but he do have time for another hot lap, as I think Storm has spun as well. Tons Ivan starting a lap, so we can stay and have a look at him with his broadcast camera and see what the broadcast can offer us. Ivan currently P7, 124.3.
Some of these guys are just staying within the limits of the track.
Yeah, this is a track where you need to go all the way over to the line or on the line. I remember in my league race the other day here, all the time I was on the line, and I was like, I could see down at the wheel that I was about to get a warning, and I was almost shitting myself. Seeing how close I were to get a penalty, as I did get my second warning in lap 20, so I still had 12 laps to go, and I pitted really early for mediums, so the tires weren't so good at that. That we can talk about strategy here. It is as easy as soft medium. Medium soft is not the strongest here. You can do it. Ivan has it validated. We'll go to Jamie. I see it's also on a lap into Emilia. But I would say soft medium pit window. It opens on lap 10, which was when I pitted. I wouldn't recommend it. But lap 11 and 12 is there. You can do medium soft. Then you would like to pit at lap between 19 and 22.
Yeah, also with 12 drivers, the possibility of getting a safety car is a little bit reduced. But again, it's really easy. I mean, if you slide out on this track, it's very easy to just hit one of these walls at high speed.
It is. Jamie had a little mistake and aborted his lap, so I went over to the next one on half lap, which is the Ferrari of Roygard. 123.4 is his time, and he is on, oh my god, 1.5 days improving. I'm so sorry for all the yawning there. I need some Pepsi Max.
Coffee, man, not Pepsi Max. Passels is on his fastest lap yet. Go Passels, you can do it. We believe in Passels. I've got my t-shirt on. We believe in Passels.
Cameron gives a prediction: Jamie, him, and Kermit. Interesting one. I like it. Cameron's on his way out on track as Roygard does get an invalidation. Then it's over to Jamie again. He's headed into Aqua Mineral now. Kermit is done for tonight. He retired in the pit. So he's only gotten in the P10 there. Considering he's the championship leader, I was almost expecting to see him higher up. But I guess his race pace is much better. And I have done a practice with him here a week ago. And I wouldn't be surprised that I think he's going to get top 4 in the race.
Oh, Passels he invalidated. Sygate, he lost control of the car, so he slowed down.
Jamie's into the pit, and he won't make it for another hot lap, so that's it for him.
Yeah, Cameron says Jamie, me, Kermit. Interesting.
I like it, Picasso. Sygate is starting a lap now, and further behind is Camel's going to start up, or I think, who is the first one on the lap now? Roger is so
it'd be
far.
fun to see Sygate at the front. That would be really cool.
It would.
I hope he puts in a really fast. Oh, he's going for it. Sygate is pushing really hard now, but he's sliding over this track. If he can just keep it, maybe he'll get inspired to put in a really fast. Oh, he invalidated. He was really
over to
pushing
Passel.
To try to see
He
what
was
he
right.
could
It was over to Passel. He was right in front of Sygate in the Alfa Romeo. Let's see what he can do. Currently P11. Camels have crashed out and is out of the session, so he will not have the chance to take pole position from Jamie. But currently P2, the question is, can anyone behind him beat him? The track, when it's rain in qualifying, the track gets so much better at the end. So I think it's going to be harder for him. Passel on a little improvement there. Let's see then in the last corners if he can pick up a little bit more time and maybe climb some positions.
I think everybody's going to be getting penalties tonight. You know, to be honest,
yeah.
I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those tracks, especially you got a car behind you. It's you have to push so hard, and getting out of these corners sometimes it's really difficult to hold the car online. Passel's improved, say, gets up to 8th place.
Bradley went into pit to retire. Roy got to have a spin, and I don't think he's not going to make it for another hot lap. So we go to Benjamin. He's the next one to do a hot lap. He did have a purple second sector, but was behind his time. Cameron says he pushed a little too hard at the end. Everyone's spinning. Get your dry setups out. Benjamin gonna get over the line. Tonsik is done as well now. And here comes Benjamin over the line. It's gonna be a P8 for him. Next one now. Ivan didn't get to start a lap. Storm is gonna finish the lap, and he's behind his time. Can he get in front of Dinan? He's just a few thousand in front of him. He can't because I did not see on the lap time that he was really far behind. Roygaard not on the lap either. It's only Saget.
Yes,
only
Saget
and
He's pushing so hard. This is the next corner. Can he avoid invalidating on this chicane here? Come on, Saget. Come on. Oh, that was dodgy, that one. That was a little bit slower to that, but he is up in his time.
Let's take a look at Saget now. Can he climb up maybe up to P4, P3? How much can he pick up in this last sector? Oh, on the line there. Almost gives him validation. That's the rocket driver. Oh, that was close one. That must have been a close one. But it goes over the line, and it barely improves and stays P6. But how did it not invalidate that?
There was 2 corners in a row. It was like, okay, invalidate. It wasn't. I don't know. It's
That's just insane. Wow. See, NSR Legend in the chat as well. Welcome everyone. JB and Legend having a chat.
Who is NSR Legenda? Who is the Legenda?
He drives in the F3 with me. We're teammates there in the McLaren.
Alright, NSR Legenda, give us your predictions for this. We've got 12 guys racing, 12 legends in TTML here, and give us your predictions. And please do not include Jamie in the top 3.
But Legend, I can mention that he's one of the championship fighters in Division 3 as well. But he did lose a lot of points to the championship leader yesterday. But the qualifying result, Buck, you can take it.
We have in first place, it's Jamie. Of course we do. It's the one, the only. He's back with the bang. It's Jamie. Number 2, Cam Rules. It's going to be a great battle between those two in the first round. Then we have Røgaard, always around the top. Dinan. We have Storm, who was racing amazing the last couple of races. Saget, please go penalty free tonight, Saget. We believe in you. Ivan Tunchit. Then we've got Benjamin, another dragon on the board. Then we've got Pastel's P9, who's going to climb through the field. Bradley, Kermit, and of course at the very bottom we have the Miles.
Yeah, Damal's not getting in a time. Kermit probably want to start from the back here and not having the pace in the wet. I know he's one of the drivers who hate driving in rain, if I'm right.
And it's going to be okay because starting at the back here, at the end of lap 1, if you take it oh, look at that sunshine.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, Legend, only 15 points then. But James says he's back for a win from last time. So, top 3 prediction, Buck. Who is it?
Yeah, it's going to be Storm, it's going to be Pastels, and it's going to be Benjamin.
For me, Camels is back tonight. He never left. P1 for the Welsh Dragon. And in P2, I think we'll get Storm. P3, Kermit.
Okay, I'm going to change mine. I'm going to go Saget in first place. Come on, Saget, please. Every week it's like, this guy's got the pace. Just get rid of those penalties. That guy would be leading the championship if he just removed all those penalties.
Yeah. So now, I do have a track map here. Now I'm going to give you guys a track guide here around Emilia with Jamie on board with him now. Through turn 1, there's not much of corner, but down towards turns 2 and 3, Variante Tamburello, which used to be flat out left-hander, but not anymore. Through turn 4, do remember to pick up a lot of curb and exit there, or use a lot of it, I would say. Into turn 5 and 6, Variante Villeneuve. Oh, Jamie almost spinning there. Into turn 7, Tosa. You can go on the inside of someone here and try to go side by side upwards through turn 8 and towards turn 9, Piratella. But going side by side into that is really hard, and to give sort of space without driving around outside getting a penalty. Through turn 10 into turn 11. Aqua Mineral turn 12 and 13, and Jamie's doing a very fast lap here, and it's a big gap down towards his teammate down in P12. We do get into third sector Variant Alta now, turn 14 and 15, and then we're gonna get through turn into turn 16 and 17. Not much of corners again, just a little bit, and the last corners turn 18 and 19 Rivazza. After that.
NSR Legend has my top 3, Jamie, Storm and Bradley. That's a really strong top 3 prediction from NSR Legend.
I just saw that I had the wrong track map, because my track map had a chicane after the last corner. I have to F1.
As an expert commentator, Pariah, that's just not good enough, man.
This is not acceptable.
You're ruining the legend, the name of Pariah, the expert commentator, the commentator everybody wants to commentate with.
I have it.
Can I have Pariah beside me?
Out of the last corner, and we went on to the start finish straight turn 19 Variante Bassa.
How long is the track, Pariah? How long in kilometers?
Track map. I have to take the start here. We do have 3, 4, 5 red lights are on. Who's gonna get the better start? Cameron's on the inside. He's on the medium tire. Jamie getting a lot of wheel spin, but get it going. Roy gonna get past Cameron's immediately. Cameron's on the medium. Gonna be a hard start for him. Dinan now trying to challenge him.
Whoa. Saget almost went into the wall. Dinan pushed him off.
Dinan there going side by side with Camels as well. Saget now back past Dinan, and now Dinan going to have to defend from Storm as well. Oh, Dinan misses his corner totally, and now Storm is on the outside of him into Tosa. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful driving here. Storm gets a little bit of a better exit, but it's hard to do an overtake into I forgot the name again.
That was an amazing start by Saget. That was so aggressive. Dinan almost pushed him off the track, possibly not on purpose, but saw him on the outside. Saget, he was swinging like
yellow flag, that's Ivan.
No, Toncic. Ivan Toncic is off.
Yeah, he's on one of the drivers on medium. We have forgot to tell, but we have 3 drivers on the medium. We have Campbell's, Passel, and Ivan. Except for that, everyone is soft. And look at Jamie, almost leading with a second already in its Red Bull with Ferrari on home track. And so Roygaard in P2 right by him, trying to chase him down. And then they have a second down to Campbell's P3.
Yeah, and Campbell's has to be careful because he was struggling a little bit in the first lap there. Almost lost it, and Saget was flying at the start. This is his race, Jamie. Don't look in the mirror. Saget's coming for you.
There's Saget now. Oh, he almost loses it. And look at this. Now, Dinan on the outside. Oh, gets that overtake done.
That was a nice pass by Dinan.
That was well driven by the Alpine driver here. We started the race in a big Red Bull sandwich, not anymore. Demands up to P8. Storm trying to chase down Sidegate. Kermit as well, climb up to P9.
And I think we got passes now up to 7th place passes on the medium, which is there's a first warning through the mines, but we've got passes in.
Oh, Saget and Cameron! 2 drivers around.
Oh no! That's what we're going to see a lot of tonight, guys. That corner is.
They touch with each other. Sagan and Campbell touch while off track. Campbell gets a 5-second time penalty for that. That's a weird one. This game.
That was a weird one. He'll get that removed. That was.
No. He's automatically gonna serve it in the pit, and if you serve a penalty in the pit, you can't remove it.
Oh man, that's.
I feel bad for Cameron.
Come on, Cameron, you can get it back. Come on.
I haven't seen it. Legend has given us his prediction. My top 3 is 1, Jamie, 2, Storm, and 3, Bradley. But also look at this, Roygaard, he is right on the back of Jamie now. 2 tenths separate, and then what is happening with Jamie? Is he struggling? Roygaard is considering it, but doesn't go for it into Varianteville now.
Yeah, we'll see the pressure that the Roygaard can put on Jamie now, and if Jamie can tackle this pressure. But we saw what's going to happen throughout this race, that in that corner, the guys are we're going to get spinning.
It is. Oh, Sagan is out! No! And there it stands in the Villeneuve, Variante Villeneuve. And there's a virtual safety car deployed. The drivers will have to slow down and keep below the delta. I'll change my third place to a Ferrari driver.
I tipped Sagan to win the race, so he's the first one out.
Aye. 11 drivers left then, but from the start it's been points to every finisher because in TTML top, or everyone from P19 does get points. But now 11 drivers left, Camus is down in P11, I don't think for him having that spin, but it's a long race left, a lot can happen.
Yeah, but what a crazy start. That was a real pity on Sagan. He had such amazing pace at the start there on the soft tire, and there was some nice fat spin him and Dinan. And very unfortunate for Camerals to get that penalty. He should be heading into the pit to serve this penalty.
Yeah. Good.
No, he stays out.
I'm watching Roygaard on Jamie now. This gap is close. We're just waiting for the virtual safety car to go in now or disappear, so we can get back to racing. It's been a lap now since it got deployed.
Yeah, and I hope Camerals can just sort of forget about that, put it behind them, get into the pit and get this done and get back out. We are racing again.
We're back racing on board with a Ferrari driver chasing down Jamie. We have a Red Bull and Ferrari fighting. Will we maybe see this in real life on Sunday? Oh, I think so.
Yes.
Oh, Roygaard brakes late.
Oh, he almost went off there.
Almost went off, yeah, and I lost a lot on that as well. We also have another fight here behind Pastel. We have 4 drivers. It's Damas, Kermit, and Bradley chasing down for P5. Damas have a penalty here, and he goes a little bit wide area to have Pastel on the mediums, so he will probably struggle to hold these drivers behind him, especially now as we soon get into the DRS zone. Here is the detection zone, the white line we saw there, and Damas goes way off track there, pick up a little bit of gravel, and he loses a big gap to Pastel. So now both of them, both Damas and Kermit can open their DRS. No, Kermit can't. He can't open his DRS, or it's not opening it.
Open. Yeah, it's open.
It's not open at me, or for me. Oh, almost there. It doesn't look like Kermit and Damas touched there, but I think it just went okay for Kermit and he didn't spin there.
I think Kermit had to sort of pull out of that one. He almost got it, but he just pulled out just in time.
But yeah, side by side into those corners, it's not easy. The chicanes at this track, they're so fast. The first one, Tamburello chicane or Variante Tamburello, I think it is. Variante Tamburello.
Oh,
yeah.
Jamie went right. Jamie's gone around. He's spin around into the wall.
Aye. Jamie.
Sides through.
And he's now letting the other drivers pass. Safe re-entry. That's nice to see. The Wilbur driver, has he got any damage? I can't see anything on the front wing. Did you see anything?
No, and the way he went through that chicane afterwards, there, it looks like he hasn't got damage.
So we do have Benjamin right at the back, but we do have a big gap up to Bradley now with 2.3 seconds. Roygaard taking the fast lap of the race, 1:17.8. We have Legend in the chat not being happy about what happened with Jamie.
It was an unforced error from Jamie. Roygaard was 3 or 4 tenths behind him. But that happens. De Miles moves past Pastel. De Miles up to 4th place now. De Miles has got a pretty good start here. He's pretty consistent, and this is it. He's got 1 penalty. Just to keep avoiding those penalties, you will climb up through the field. Yeah,
Bradley got past Kermit as well for P6. And also, obviously, Legend saying, "My Kartoffel is winning." Yeah, your Kartoffel, Roygaard, your fellow Dane, he is leading this race. But
Come on, Denmark!
It's still 26 laps left of this race. So to say he's already winning, that's an interesting one. Damas with his second penalty, 6 seconds now already on lap 6.
Pastels has to be careful. He's going to be picking up penalties if he keeps doing what he's doing now and missing these white lines is going off track a little bit. It is being pushed by Bradley. It's one of the closest battles on track right now. We've got NSR Bradley behind Pastels battling for 5th place. Pastels on the medium tires, so Bradley, we will probably be closing that gap and getting the DRS pretty soon here.
I think so. I think he's going to get a chance now. He is close, 4.5 tenths behind. DRS is on. DRS is open. His rear ring is open, as we can see, by 8.5 centimeters. And he's going to go past on the inside.
DRS here.
It is. This start finish rate is so long that you can be like 7-8 tenths behind. But as long as he doesn't lose anything out of the last corner, you can still get it. As long as you use ERS immediately out of the last corner. Kermit showing himself in the mirrors of Pastel, but Pastel isn't going to let it pass. But Kermit needs to get past to keep up with Bradley and the Miles, which is also on soft. The Pastel is kind of in the middle of the way for Kermit right now.
That was it. Kermit has to go for this, and he has to take it pretty soon. I think Pastels will Pastels is in the long run here. He's on the medium. He's doing his best just to stay pretty consistent in the race and stay on track, avoid the penalties. I think if Kermit gets in the DRS here, I think Pastels will not put up too much of a battle with him.
Oh, the Miles go wide again, and I think he created a corner there. The Miles in track limit.
He's just ignoring those penalties. He's going, he's just racing. Yeah.
It's just, he doesn't care about them. The Miles, as we talk about it. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
But see now. Kermit on Pastel. 5-10 separated now. Kermit is using everything he got. He wants to get past Pastel now. He's going to go on the outside. Can he get it? Pastel has a break a little bit earlier, and Kermit is paused. Now Jamie is back on it. He's P8, and he's going to try to get past Pastel now. Is he? No, he's going to stay behind the Red Bull. Really eager to get past him now. Is he going to send it on the inside into Tosa? No, he stays behind. He wants to take it safe here. Oh, Jamie with a much better line, but does get a little bit of wheel spin out of the exit there, or on the exit there. And Dinard, the driver, has struggled early this season. If you don't remember, he's maximum attack. A little bit of DNF, a lot of spins, penalties and stuff. And here's currently P2, and he has catch.
Jamie into the back of passes. Bradley is spun out as well.
Aye. Not great. But yeah, what I was saying is that Dinan is now P2, and he has actually catched in on Roygaard.
Yeah, it could be a nice battle at the top there, but Bradley spun off on the...
I'm in Bradley. Yeah, so Bradley had a little spin there, and now down to P11, and now...
Jamie's going to pass us now.
Roygaard and Dinan.
He goes.
Oh, my headset is
Jamie
low
up
battery.
to 6th. Now Jamie's got Kermit in front of him.
You do have the championship leader in front of him now. The top 3 drivers in the championship: Kermit P5 right now, Storm P3 right now, and Jamie P6 right now. Those are the top 3 in the championship. And now Dinan chasing down Roygaard as well. I think they were side by side into the first chicane there as well. With a yellow flag, there's this car in the middle of the way. Safe car is deployed. And that is actually perfect for everyone starting on soft, because I know the safety pit stop window is at 11:10, but 11:12 and 10 can work. But safety car lap 9, it's totally okay to pit for the mediums now, because you get to save the tires a little bit behind the safety car. So into the pit for the drivers.
Dinan goes in. What will Passes do? Will he stay out?
The drivers in the medium have to stay out. The hard tires are a no-no on this track.
So Storm goes in.
Kermit, though, Mercedes teammate, is he gonna go in as well?
Yeah,
Yes.
he goes in.
It's a small double stack, but there's a little gap between them.
Goes in. What's Passes gonna do here?
If he's gonna go on hard tires now, oh my god. Camel's in the pit as well. I don't know. Soft tires not gonna go to the end. Everyone is bidding for mediums now, but what about Pastel and Camels?
Yeah, unless they expect another safety car. Yeah,
Bradley and Ivan as well into the pit, so everyone into the pit. So Camels and Passel are on soft tires, and they are hoping they need another safety car. They need it. Bradley
I think
on mediums.
there will be another safety car.
Bradley were on the mediums, weren't they? I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I think it was Bradley, Camels, and Passel. Bradley had pitted for a new set of mediums, so he will have to pit later in the race as well. But Ivan, he was on soft tires, or no? Or was he on the one on mediums?
I think the guys know that
I don't know anymore.
One safety car at Imola. No, that's not going to happen. We're going to get another at least one safety car and one virtual safety car. That's what they're betting on here.
Hoping for another safety car, yeah.
So Dinand, as none of us predicted him on the podium. So
no.
really cool to get surprises like that for us. Dinand, we love this. We're cheering for you now. I'm getting my flag out. Here it goes. NSR Dinand, let's go.
Dinand P2, so let's include now. It's Jamie the chaps. Oops, spun.
That's okay for Jamie. It gives him something to attack here in front of him. And Jamie is a driver who just loves to attack. We saw that in the lead. I think Jamie's one of the most exciting drivers because he can really attack. He goes anywhere, just like put him behind the cars, and it's action. It's going to happen. So Jamie plays in 5th place right now. Definitely positive for him.
It is. And of course, top 5, Benjamin and Bradley, they can all go to the end now. If Bradley was on mediums, I don't remember, it was Bradley or Ivan, and he was on mediums. But the thing is that if it was Bradley, why did he pit for a new set of medium? Because he'll then have to pit later if he doesn't go on hard, and hard is not so tire here. But we have 3 drivers who started on medium, and we have 3 drivers on soft now, which makes me think, was Ivan? You know what? Why don't we just take? I could just check the race directors. That's easy. It was Ivan, not Bradley. So Bradley can go to then. It is Ivan, Camels, and Passel who will have to do another pit stop.
And was Ivan has got? Yeah, he's only got 1 penalty right now.
It's so my PlayStation, considering with the charger, it's just too far away, so I can't sit back in my chair. It's so annoying. And I'm in my PlayStation, so I just want to get out of it and stuff because no.
I love the comment from Jamie here. He's got time for the real revenge, like we practiced. Jamie's going to go for it. He's sitting really nicely, just where he wants to be. I don't think Pastels is going to be that much of an attack or a threat for Jamie at the start, but Camerals, we can definitely expect to move up from 8th place during the first lap.
Yeah, so we are having a stage car restart very shortly, a stage car in this lap. Dinan right on the back of Roygaard. Roygaard going to take the restart here. For the Ferrari team, we do have the Alpine behind him, and then the 2 Mercedes drivers, and they are battling for the championship in the driver championship, and they are leading the constructor championship. And there he goes for it, and Storm has to go off the throttle a little bit to not pass it on before the start-finish line. Further down the field, do we have it side by side? Look at Camels and Benjamin, the Welsh drivers, further down the field as well. But there's so much to watch for the Mercedes drivers side by side. Look at Camels and Benjamin here as well. Camels gets it, but just getting on camera. Wonderful there. And now it's going to chase down Passel as well. Oh, he almost touched Passel.
Passels.
Is he going to send it on the inside? He sends it on the inside. No. There's a small touch. Jamie and Kermit as well, right in front of the battle, and are touching. Look at Camels now in the Haas. He's on the inside. Off down from Passel. He has to cut the corner and he gets a penalty. No, Camels.
There was no space to do that, Cameron. That was not.
That's not a corner to go break late like that. Sorry, mate. You did get the overtake though, but it was a little bit of touch as well. Jamie and Kermit also fighting for P4 here, but Camels did pick up a penalty there.
as I was Cameron knew he had those soft tires. He just had to keep attacking. So it was a little bit unfortunate. Like, we love that aggressive driving, but that was pretty much a wild dive to go for. Jamie should be getting the slipstream here on Kermit and be able to threaten them for 4th place.
Should right behind them is Carroll as well. He's on the soft tires. They can have great chance on these drivers. And he will just have to do everything now. Dinan and Roygard. Dinan is past Roygard up into the lead of the race.
Dinan is flying today. This is impressive driving.
Dinan is impressing a lot. But look at Camels and Jamie now. Oh, it's
guys,
your friends,
guys.
Oh.
Guys, you're friends now. You just had a truce. You had a truce 5 minutes ago.
Oh, he almost sent it there.
Truce. Oh, thank God. Oh, my. Oh, that was crazy.
Camels, if you're listening to the stream, remember to keep your head cold. Sorry to break you there, Brendan.
Oh, that's okay, man. This is these guys just called a truce 5 minutes ago. So, Storm picks up a penalty. Cameron's breaks right behind Jamie. Jamie right behind Kermit. These three, it is so close right now. Oh, Ivan is out. We have a DNF.
I'm back. Sorry, I just had to do something.
Out of the race.
Ivan is out in Acqua Minerale. I had to just put my charger in again in the PlayStation. I had to get that because the headset isn't charging. Dinan! No!
That Dinan is. Oh, Storm takes the lead. Dinan is way off the track on the last corner.
I'm sorry I haven't been switching camera. I had to get back down to my chair. Roy got an instant of Storm and the brakes much later. Is that mind game, maybe?
They're on. Jamie is right behind Kermit. Cameron is on the soft tire. He wants up there as well. This is insane. And Storm and Roygard at the very top. Roygard is leading the race. Storm just
Cameron!
This is insane.
Cameron's into the wall.
Cameron is off the track.
I'm trying to look at the stream. What's happening again? Oh, he took too much off curb there and went into the wall. But I'm not sure he'd have damage. He lost a little bit front wing. But now he can pit on the mediums and go to the end of them though. So he does get his second bits of that he needed.
Yeah, but that was unbelievably aggressive driving on that restart from Cameron's.
Oh, Jamie and Kermit now. You know, on the outside into Varanta Alta, he backs out of it. And look at his beautiful camera angle.
Yeah, that was really nice of Jamie there. It was smart to not to go for that one. Pastel's up to 5th place now. Just by default, Pastel's the other guys around you are sliding off. Keep this going, Pastels. This is yours.
Now Jamie is gonna get it. He does have DRS on the Frog as well. Kermit in
used up his
T3.
battery as well. He hasn't much of that left, so this is an easier pass for Jamie right now.
Yeah, and this is a track where it's hard to or save up ERS. So using up ERS is not so smart here because just driving by yourself is not going to help. You're not going to save it up by that. But if you're driving DRS trains and stuff, you can save it up by just avoid using. But again, it's still a really hard track to save it up because you use so much throttle on this track and not that much brakes.
Yeah, that's true. And one thing we can say about this league here is it's one thing leading the race, but the guys leading the race today have had unforced errors. They've slid off the track. It hasn't been on a battle. It's just the pressure of keeping the focus through the race. It is something. It happens. The guys get in the first place, and it's so easy to lose focus. And losing focus on this track, half a second, you spin off.
Exactly. Camels out of the pit on fresh mediums. Keep your head up, Camels. We believe in you. You will get that. Get back up there. It's only we're not halfway into the race yet. It's very soon when it gets on to lap 16. Still a long way to go. A lot can happen.
Yeah, that's a really good prediction because Cameron's there's nothing stopping him from getting onto the podium here today.
But Pastel now, he's on the climb and for it now. Look at him there.
Speed, whoa.
Incredible speed, gets past him up to the P4. But of course, Pastel has to just give it everything now because he will have to pit again later in the race. So he is also hoping for another safety car.
Yeah, that's true. And that was aggressive Pastel. Dinan is
Dinan
out of the race.
Yeah, that's out of the variant. And there is the second safety car.
There it is.
Yes.
Now what does Pastel do?
Dinan in the chat not happy with what happened. Dinan was having such a great race until he had a spin and now into the wall.
That's a pity, man. Dinan was he was racing at a really good pace here today. So what did the guys do now?
I'm not sure.
I
know. Pastel can just put a medium and go to the end. That's easy.
Yeah.
But once on the medium already, they can't pit for the other set of medium. But here it's me. I'm a special person. I do a lot of weird stuff. I would pit for soft now and do 16 laps on soft, because I know I said 12 lap 11:10 is normally the pit window, and that is when the tires are dead. But you can
go in. Pastels, go in.
Jamie stays out.
Yes.
Jamie stays out. But the thing is, you can't stay on the soft for about for 15-16 laps. It is possible. I've done 17 laps here on them before, so it is possible. The Camels did get to pass the safety car before the leaders catched it, so this helps Camels as well, because now he can catch up to the field, and he is also on fresh medium. So Jamie, Kermit, Bradley, Benjamin, they stay out on this medium, while the others, Roygaard, Storm, Pastel, and Camel, they pit for, or not Camels, but Storm, Roygaard, and Pastel, they pit for fresh.
Yeah, and this is all leading up to a really exciting second part of the race now.
I agree with Legend. If you got, no, I can't say it on stream, sorry, but if you do soft now, you're a legend, like Legend. Yeah. Jamie says, why did they pit? Well, if they pit on mediums, I'm not sure. If they pit on soft, then I would understand it. But pitting on medium, like if you're pitting now, you just have to take the shot on the soft. You can't pit now for mediums, because the others are just 6 laps older. It's not that much.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see what happens now. We're down to 8 drivers. We started with 12. We didn't do our predictions on how many will finish the race. I would have gone lower than 8. I still think that we'll not get 8 left in this race, but yeah, I hope we do.
Well, a lot happening now, so only 8 drivers left, as you said. And,
in the chat on Twitch, NSR Legend, Jamie, you got a fan. You have to put your head down and keep focused on. No more spinning, Jamie. Come on.
No more spinning now. Halfway into the race, another lap with safety car. Oh.
Bradley is.
Benjamin.
What Benjamin? What happened?
Benjamin
there?
decided to go in the pit. Is it soft tires? I understand I'm pitting for mediums. I do understand. But when the other tires aren't that much older, I don't see the reason. Like, if you're going to pit now, just go for it. No guts, no glory. Go for the soft.
Okay, so Benjamin was the guy predicted to win this race, and he's just gone on medium now. So yeah, you never know.
You never know. Now Benjamin has to catch up to the safety car, but I don't think he'll do that on this lap, and then we'll get safety car in this lap.
So Benjamin, all the way from the back of the field in his McLaren. You can do this, man. We believe in you.
We do have a Mercedes in the lead, though, but it is the safety car. And then it is the Red Bull of Jamie who gets really close to the safety car there. So, Emilia here in Italy, they do have Ferrari at home. Ferrari here, of course, with the Passion Tifosi. They do have a red car in the lead, though, but sadly not a Ferrari. Now safety car in this lap, and there we go, safety car in this lap.
Okay, so what type of restart can we expect here, Jamie? He's used to restarts, that's no problem. He's got current power, but then Roygaard is going to be attacking from 4th place. Yeah.
So now then, we are on board with Jamie, looking at Kermit and Bradley right behind him. So who will get best out? And the top 3 stayed out, and the rest of the drivers pitted for fresher mediums. At the end of the race, really it will be better for them and easier for them. But with these safety cars, for those staying out, it doesn't do that much. Oh, and look at that restart! Get an amazing one. And the Ferrari team has a look at Storm here on both Ferraris here. Are they going to go 3 wide out towards turn 1? I don't think so.
Oh, the Ferraris are blocking Storm. Rygaard moves up to third place.
Oh my God.
That's a bit tight at the front.
Rygaard braked really late now, and look at Kermit and Jamie. Bradley's around.
Oh, whoa.
Bradley into the wall. I didn't see it, so I'm not sure.
An unforced error. I saw what happened. That was just an unforced error, I think. I don't think there was contact, but maybe there was, but didn't look like it. But Kermit is into the lead.
Cameron Pastel as well. Kermit's in the lead. Jamie right to the back of him. Cameron's battling himself back up again. But look at it. Look how close these 8 drivers, or 7 now, that we got here are on each other. Jamie 2 tenths behind Kermit. Roygaard 2 tenths behind Jamie. Stormy 3 tenths behind, and amazing. Pastel is the next one to fall a little bit off them. And right down behind him, you have the Welsh Dragon, Camrose as well. But now we'll have to watch in the top here.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy. This again into the first corner. This is going to be insane. These guys are too close now. Too close. This
top
is going to be wild action. Yeah, watch this. Jamie right behind Kermit. Then we got Roygaard ready to attack on Jamie. What's going to happen?
Look at this. Look at this. Kermit using his ERS to defend from Jamie. Jamie as well using a lot of ERS. He is closing in, but it isn't enough. He should just stay behind now. Yellow flag. That is Bradley in low sector and into the pit. He's probably pit for soft to take a fastest lap as well. We have Camels past Pastel. Pastel have been on the grass a little bit, I think, there, so I'm not sure what happened. Probably this one mistake.
Almost into the back of Jamie. Jamie breaks a lot there. Rygaard pushing really hard on Jamie. Jamie, keep your head down. Do not look in the mirrors. Keep focused, man. Come on. You've got NSR Legend in the chat. He wants you to succeed.
Well, so Benjamin with a penalty there as well.
Oh.
But these top 4 drivers are insanely close. 2 of them stayed out there in the safety car, and the 2 others they pitted. So Roygaard and Storm at the end should have an advantage, but I see Storm does have a penalty as well.
Oh, Rygaard into the back of Jamie and pushes around. Rygaard pushes himself off the track. It was really lucky there for Jamie. Rygaard just rolled into the back of Jamie in the chicane. And Camerons then said, okay, well, I just go up, just slide past it. So Camerons up to 4th place now.
Cameron's up to 4th place, and he is within a second of Storm. Roygaard there, a little bit scary exit out of the lost corner, and now is Roygaard's gonna try it on Camrose. He's gonna go on the outside down towards turn 1 over around to Tamburello. Camrose is on the inside, but he gets behind Roygaard there.
Yeah, that's true. We've got Kermit, it's Jamie and Storm, the top 3. Nobody predicted that one at the start. This is going to change again. We got 13 laps left. We're on lap 21 and 32. Still a lot of action to happen.
Exactly. And top 5 drivers are close to each other. Then there's the 1.5 second gap to Pastel in P6, and right behind him is Benjamin as well. Okay,
so here you can see Jamie coming up this chicane that Jamie's on. He gets through that okay. He's going to put a lot of pressure on Kermit now with the DRS here.
Yes, and Jamie in the little Mercedes sandwich now as well.
Yeah, that's an okay exit for Jamie. Yes, it is. He's going to be attacking Kermit right now.
Kermit is out of
ERS. Yeah, that's so.
Jamie is not using ERS. He's not going to go for it now. Only uses the DRS to keep some ERS in his car, or some battery charge in his car. And also look at Roygaard. Roygaard, is he going to go on the inside? No, he isn't. Oh, he touched the Storm though. He touched the Storm.
Yeah, they got away with that one.
Look at Roygaard cutting a lot off the corner there, taking some grass with him.
I think Jamie has to get past, if Jamie wants to win this race, he has to get past Kermit really soon, because he can easily build up the gap here, because Roygaard and Storm look like they're in for a battle for a while here.
Yeah, but of course, if Jamie can't get Kermit off him, then it wouldn't matter that much. Then it's better to save it to later in the race. But again, if Jamie have more pace, and he do have a lot more ERS, he should just go for it now. 5 tenths
that's
behind
true.
now in down towards Rivazzi. Sorry.
Yeah, I think he'll go for it now. He's gonna use up that ERS and get past Kermit. Yeah.
He's on board with the Red Bull driver here. DRS is open. But look at Storm as well and right on the back. Jamie's not using an ERS.
No,
But he's closing in a lot. Oh, he's lifting. No. He's not going to go for it. He is playing with the Mercedes drivers.
Yeah, he is playing.
Oh, takes but it does take a lot of curb there, and now we get Storm right on the back of him, and Roy got right on the back there again. So this
Jamie slowed down. He is playing with curb there. He could have passed him, but he chose not to. But that just invited Storm to close the gap and start attacking Jamie. Jamie really needs a battle between Storm and Roygaard right now.
But Jamie can't get Storm in front of him. The moment Storm is in front of him, then he's lost it, because I've done a race here a few months ago where I had teammates in front of me, and because of those two were in front of me, I never got past them. Never got past one of them because they had such great teamwork. So the moment Storm is past Jamie here, it's going to be really hard for Jamie. So Jamie can't play too much. If Storm is too close, he can't lift. You just have to get past.
Yeah, here we go. Jamie has to make this happen now.
Yeah. Now then, even more battery in his car. He's not using his, only using the ERS. And look at Storm.
That means Storm is going to pass him. If he doesn't use the ERS, Storm's going to attack him.
He's going to go on the inside now. And he's going to get past. Yes. And look at Roygaard as well, right on the back of Storm here now. These four drivers, and look at Storm and Kermit, they're side by side. Storm has to back out, and Roygaard takes that from him. Look at Campbell's now as well, right behind them. We'll go on board with Campbell's. We get the best camera angle for it. No, they touches, and Roygaard saves it there. Or I think it could have been a touch between the Campbell's and Roygaard, who saved Roygaard there because it doesn't spin around. But there we see again the crash physics in this game is. Sorry to say, but it's so stupid, because I was on board with Campbell's, and you can see how they touched and how it is Roygaard spinning from that. And in that angle, it's just so weird.
Yeah,
but look at Jamie. Look at Jamie and the gap.
Yeah.
Campbell's with another penalty.
Because that was a little bit weird, because Storm, he pulled out of that battle with Kermit, the teammates, so Roygaard actually went flying through in the inside.
Storm at a bad Storm struggling through Rivazzi there, and look at Campbell's and Roygaard, they're right behind him now, but Storm does have DRS. Campbell's is going to try to go for it. Is Roygaard going to go for it and send it as well? Campbell's is past. Roygaard, he stays behind. It says by me, look how close they are. They are incredibly close on each other now. 7 laps left of this race. Jamie has the lead on 1.2 seconds. What a guy.
This is it's one of the best things about Emilia. It's just like there's only a couple of seconds between every single battle. It's just insane.
But could Campbell's now get a podium? You do have 6 seconds of time penalty, but as Legend says, he's currently P3 chasing down Kermit. It is going to be hard with that penalty, or with those penalties, though.
It's going to be tough, but we're also going to get a safety car or a virtual safety car before the end of this race. It will happen. Storm just picks up
Storm with another 3 seconds time as well, which does help him a little bit, but he still have another car behind him, Roygaard, which can affect it as well.
Storm with a really nice exit. He's putting a lot of pressure on cameras here to keep that place.
Yes, he is. But none of the Mercedes drivers got any ERS, and the Campbell's barely have anything. Roygaard barely have anything, and Jamie, he's almost full. But now then, Campbell's on Kermit using up everything he got, and look at Storm and Roygaard coming fast behind him as well. Roygaard's going to go with the inside of Storm, and he's passed him up to fourth there. The Mercedes drivers are split again as well.
It looks like Storm is trying to be a little bit kind to his teammate Kermit, so he's trying not to attack Kermit when there was a battle on there. But Roygaard did exactly the same as he did a couple of laps ago. He just says, okay, then I'll pass you if you're going to slow down.
Yeah, and look behind Kermit now. Yeah, Roygaard and Storm incredibly close to him, and Carroll who's just pulling away. Carroll is actually closing in on Jamie now. So those fresher tires is helping.
This is the battle that we sort of wanted. The guys wrote in the chat earlier, hey, should we have a truce, guy? The guys made up. There was hoax, everything in the chat, and now they're battling for the win here at Imola.
They are, and
if Netflix produced this race, this is what we'd want. We'd want Jamie versus Camerons with 7 laps left.
Imagine a safety car right now. That would then everyone would have gone into pit soft, and it would have been a sprint at the end.
Storm is out of ERS. He is empty. Rygaard is out of ERS.
They're all out.
ERS. They're all out. They're all empty.
Camel's out. Jamie has some. Bradley has some. Benjamin is out of ERS. Hassel is out of ERS. It's only Bradley and Jamie who actually have a little bit of ERS.
Oh, whoa, he went way off the track there. That was Cameron's way off
Cameron's
the track.
Oh, Roygaard on the inside of Kermit. Oh, they touch us and push each other a little.
Guys.
Keep it clean now. Keep it clean.
I think that was caused by Cameron's went way right off the track, and then Kermit and Rygaard were like, okay, what the heck is going on here? So Rygaard is pushing right onto Cameron's now. Watch this chicane. Whoa, they get through that okay.
Incredible close between these drivers now.
Which is great for Jamie. I mean, Jamie has to do one thing now, and that's just stay focused, Jamie. That's it.
Stay focused. Keep the lead.
These guys are going to keep battling to the end of the race. So that's all. That's just what it's about. Jamie, just keep putting in consistent lap times here.
Look at Roger now. Roger with the DRS on Camels. He's going to go on the inside.
He's so fast.
He's passed.
The speed of that DRS there is insane. Just there's no chance of defending it.
It is insane. Roygaard up to P2 now. Camels P3, Kermit P4, Storm P5.
Jamie with 2.1 second of a lead. Camerons will be trying to get this back really fast now on Roygaard. NSR legend in the chat. What are your predictions now? We've got 4.5 laps left of the race. What are your predictions?
Oh, Camels.
Nice
takes a penalty. And now I think it's all over for him with the podium. He can't get the top 5 in the race. He does get to go real wide there as well, but it's going to get really hard for him now.
Yeah, I think that was frustration from Cameron's just went off the track there.
Roger must be filming that he's leading by a mile. Kermit there actually driving really fast now, up in his time after the second sector. So even with 17 lap all mediums, it is pace in this Mercedes. But he's out of DRS and Camels now. So the Mercedes drivers will have to work together now.
Cameron's on Roygaard. He goes flying past him as well.
Camels up to P2 here then.
Yeah, up to P2 with a load of penalties. Storm still keeping behind Kermit. Is he going to swap it? No, he was I don't know, maybe these guys are discussing in the chat with each other, but Storm decided not to attack Kermit there.
Storm stays behind it. Not much left of racing here. And remember, there will be podium with the top 3 in the race. Or hopefully if they want to as well. Right now that is looking like Jamie, Royer and Kermit. If it stays like this.
Yeah, it sure is. Roygaard has to keep this clean now and avoid penalties. Here we go. We can see again if Storm and Kermit are going to swap places here. I think maybe, I don't know. It seems that Storm could if he wanted to. Gets the DRS on Kermit, but he's gonna slow down.
Look at that. Because, yeah, he's just slowing down. Oh, Camels and Roygaard. Roygaard back pass for Camels up to second place.
Yeah, Roygaard up to second place. And what happened with that gap to Jamie? Jamie was 2 seconds. What happened?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't notice.
It's half a second now.
Oh.
This is going to be a fun last lap if Jamie is getting a little bit panicky in the driver's seat.
Yeah, it should be a battle between Roger and Jamie on the last 2 laps now.
So, the ultimate test for Jamie. Stay focused, stay calm. One thing you have to do. Just do this. Come on, man. You've got 1.5 laps left.
Two laps to go now. Jamie, do have a little bit more ERS though.
Yeah, Rygaard is totally out of his ERS. Jamie still got some using cameras. He is empty, so Jamie just could be saving up his ERS here for the last lap, but he can't let Rygaard get any closer than this. And again, we see that Storm is letting Kermit get these points higher up.
Yeah, and Rygaard needs to save up ERS instead of using it now. Because he should go for it down towards turn 1 on the last lap, so he shouldn't be using up his ERS. Jamie got the ERS lunches. He's not that much of an advantage anymore. He's only on 20, and Rygaard is on 10.
Yeah,
so
Rygaard keeps using his ERS. He's saving up, but he keeps using it.
Yeah, out of the corners.
Yeah.
And the gap is only 4 tenths, so it should still work down towards turn 1. Camel's right behind him as well. Maybe he can do something with these two. Let's see then.
Right,
we are about to start the last lap then. Jamie P1 3.5 tenths in front. But Rygaard, he does have the DRS and a little bit of ERS. He's out of ERS, but so is Jamie. So is Jamie here. Rygaard now down towards Veranda Tamburello. Jamie doesn't want to give it up, but he has to. Rygaard up into the lead now. Campbell's right behind.
Jamie on the inside. He's got it as well.
Campbell's is going for it. He's going for it, and he gets it. He's up into P2. And look at the gap down to Kermit and Storm. They're far behind. I think he's gonna get Storm actually. Maybe, but I'm a little bit unsure about Kermit. But now then, I think there's no chance for Jamie to get back on Rygaard now. Jamie goes really wide there as well, and he do have a car between them. So Rygaard planned this out perfectly. Now into the lead, he just have to get to the end now on these tires, 40 laps old mediums, into the Variante Alta for the last time, third sector now. And he's leading about with 6 tenths now. I think this is going to go Rygaard's way into the last corners, Rivazza, and out on the start-finish straight. It is going to go to Ferrari's base. It is a home win for Ferrari here in Imola. And so Rygaard takes the victory in front of Jamie in P2. And then third place is going to go to Kermit, I think, after penalties. Tilke Kermit in Mercedes cross the line and takes P3. And Camus, he ends up P4th actually, so still a great race from the Haas driver. Storm takes P5, Pastel is going to cross the line P6, Benjamin P7, and Bradley is going to take 8th place here then.
That was Jamie in the chat. What happened, man? What happened with Jamie on that last lap?
He got the old take from Camus, I think. Look at Bradley doing donuts first, or trying. He's almost crashing. So, we have 8 finishers here tonight. We're going to top them. We have It's Jamie and Kermit. We're going to ask them for an interview.
But that was action.
That was a lot of action there. But yeah, I'm just gonna ask them for an interview. I don't think Kermit is coming in. He never does.
Yeah, we can have an interview with them as long as they do good interviews. If they're not giving us good interviews, just throw them out of the chat again. The guys are running on to the podium.
They are, and if this Ferrari on top on home soil, and the Fosti will be really, really happy now.
Go Denmark!
Kartoffel! Kartoffel for victory! Jamie says no to interview.
Jamie, come on, Jamie, come on.
But Roygaard wants to.
Okay, good.
So,
we've got one interview. That's what I got. One interview. And it
yeah.
better be a good interview. If Roygaard's from Denmark, Danes, they can talk.
Race result here, Roygaard from P3 on the grid takes victory here tonight in front of Jamie, who got pole position, lost it on the last lap, but still gets P2. This Kermit from P11 up to P3. What a race by the British driver here. The Dragon, ESW Camels, P4 in his Haas. He does, even with 9-second penalty, he finished P4, which is a great result. We got Storm in P5, Pascal P6, Benjamin P7, and Bradley P8. Then we got Dinan, Tontic, the Mouse, and Saget getting D and F. So I will add Roygaard to the voice chat. Camels as well, but we're still on the podium only. But last season, at the end of the season, we did invite everyone who wanted for an interview. So your time will come, Camels, and if you keep up this pace, there's soon going to be a podium interview with you. I'm so sure of that. Japan, Suzuka. So now we'll just wait for the Ferrari driver.
We are waiting for Denmark. Hello, Denmark. Denmark, can you hear us? Hey, Jamie has written in the chat he's getting his revenge in Japan. Jamie, that's something you never write in the chat. That's something you just do. You gotta do it, and then you tell us afterwards. You don't write that in the chat. Come on, man.
Exactly. So now let's just get wait for the Ferrari driver to show up, so we can get the interview going.
Congratulations, Denmark.
Kartoffel and it's our Roygaard on top of the podium today in the Ferrari on home soil in Emilia. How does that feel?
So good. Finally. I'm sweating.
I can imagine. Last lap overtake for the victory. Was that the plan move?
Of course. Now I'm gonna take him.
We were watching your battery use, your ERS use on the second last lap, and we're like, come on, Roygaard, you gotta save it. But you were trying to stay so close to Jamie at the same time.
Yeah, because he was good at exiting the last corner, so I need to get close to him.
So how much practice have you put in this week?
Like half an hour.
No,
That's the right answer.
Every day. Half an hour every day. We get that, yes. You can't tell Jamie I just beat you with half an hour practice. Jamie's been putting in 3 hours practice every single evening.
So yeah, finally on top of the podium here, and great result for you in the drive championship and constructor as well. You should.
As Roygaard sharing his voice.
You need to share your voice.
Like that?
I don't know. Waiting for confirmation in the chat. Can you hear him?
Yeah, Roygaard, you have to say something. So.
Hello.
Talk in Danish.
Yeah.
Talk
Kartoffel.
Talking Kartoffel language.
So, how did you approach the race? How did it go, Roygaard?
It's going really good. I would say I had the pace. Me and Bradley was practicing before here, the race, and we told each other that we have the good pace, a race pace to to be on the top. So yeah, I was like sticking to my plan the whole way through.
What
So
about
yeah,
the tire strategy? Because there was a lot of different tire strategies throughout that with the safety car.
yeah, I was always going for the soft medium, but the second safety car I think helped me with another medium. So yeah,
But why didn't you go in the soft?
because it wouldn't have hold that long.
Oh, it would.
Wouldn't
It
get
would.
after the
Trust me.
left, so.
Trust me. I'm the tire whisperer. I can promise you.
I know.
But next week we're going to Suzuka in Japan. Are you looking forward to that, or are you not looking forward to it?
Absolutely not. I hate that track.
I've heard many people hate it.
There you go,
Especially that
everybody. You
first
heard it.
sector.
Roygaard, he's just messing around with you. He is going to be on the podium next week in Japan.
See you at the back again.
But it was crazy. I mean, there was so many cars spinning off today. It's probably going to happen in real life as well at this track. But it was just insane at the start of the race. Everybody was just leading the race. They were spinning off, leading, spinning off. It was pretty wild commentating to watch what happened.
Yeah, I was actually getting a bit annoyed at the end of all those crashes. I was like, come on, please stay on the track.
But yeah, that's a race, or that's today's race. We're over. We're done with Emilia. Congratulations to Roygaard taking the victory tonight, and Kartoffelman, you did it.
Yes, thank you.
Buck, what do you think of tonight's race?
Tonight's race was it was just full of action. Imola, that's what it is. It's just action. It was a great qualifying in the rain. We got to see that, and then in the race, the DRS is so just crazy strong. We saw Røygaard in some of those passes tonight. It's the speed of passing on the home straight was insane. It was just so cool to watch into that first corner. So, guys, thanks for all the driving. I hope there's not too many complaints of in the chat afterwards, but it was really fun commentating.
It was amazing. I'm always looking forward to next Friday at Japan. It's a track where it's hard to overtake. You guys into 2-1, and I think we're gonna see a lot of incidents. To be honest, I think so. But that was it for today. If you haven't followed us yet here on Twitch, where I'm streaming right now, I know this stream will go on YouTube tomorrow, I think. But if you haven't followed us here on Twitch yet, do that. If you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, do that. Click the notification bell. You get notification when we go live. Some of our races get streamed on League Racing TV on YouTube, and some of them here on the Masters League on Twitch. We also have a lot of racing here almost every single day in the week. So for a lot of action, remember to follow and subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Next week for the 29th April, we are going to Suzuka in Japan. So
thanks, Pirai. Thanks for commentating. Really good fun. Nice.
Thanks for having you, or thanks for being here. Buck. I was a little bit afraid when you didn't answer my messages. I was like, oh no.
I was jumping rope. I was not jumping rope.
Okay, that is acceptable. It's okay. 9 p.m. Central Europe time, 8 p.m. UK time next week. We will be back. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.